So here we are, everybody. Welcome to today's video. So in today's video, I have a big announcement that I want to make to you guys. Here is the Ford Focus 2017 Ford Focus. And I want to announce to you guys, my audience, that I am officially starting a rental business, a Turo rental business. If you guys don't know about Turo, Turo is basically a decentralized car sharing service where you can rent a car to other people, your own personal car, or you can start a Turo fleet just like Hertz or any other car rental company. And here is my first attempt at me starting my own fleet. So here's the car here. I thought let me start by sharing it with you guys on New Year, because we are officially starting the business coming New Year, January 1st. So here's the car here. The car is very nice, very good on gas. As you guys can see right there is a Focus. Okay, everything looks amazing with the car. It's a 4-cylinder car. All the inspection and everything is done. Everything looks good. Let's go right inside the car. So you might be wondering, why am I starting a car rental business? First of all, this is another form of diversification, basically taking your investment into the next level. Like, for example, you guys know on this channel I mainly invest in stocks and crypto, but now I'm basically trying to diversify my investment into real assets, physical assets like cars, and hopefully in the future we can diversify into real estate as well. As you guys know on the channel, the main goal of the channel is to get my money up to what? The first $1 million. Welcome to the $1 million challenge. So this is why I have this channel, to share with you my personal finance journey. I feel like this channel is actually a personal finance channel that actually talk about personal finance. Because what is personal finance? You want to get a little window into what other people are doing with their money, how they invest in their money, and all these things. First thing that we're going to talk about today is just the car. This car, it's a very nice car. It's a 2014 Ford Focus. No, 2017, I'm sorry. It's a 2017 Ford Focus SE. It's a very nice car. It sits 5 people comfortably, and the plan for the car is to rent it out on a daily basis. Hopefully I'll get customers that are willing to rent it out for a long period of time, but the goal is to rent it out on a daily basis. So let's take a moment to talk about the platform that I'm going to put it in. And the platform that I'm going to put a car is, like I said earlier, is Turo. Basically, Turo is a decentralized marketplace. You can think of Turo as Airbnb for cars. People that have their cars, they can get to put it out on Turo, and they get to rent it on Turo, basically costing them next to nothing. Okay, Turo takes a cut of the profit of the rental. Turo takes a cut, just like how Airbnb would take a cut from the host, or Uber would take a cut from the drivers. Turo will take a cut from every single rental. So let's talk about how much we can actually make on this car per month. And what we're gonna do is we are gonna go into my office really quickly, and we are going to I'm gonna show you how much this car can realistically make on Turo. So the first thing that you need to do is you have to go on Google and type in Turo calculator. There's a calculator that Turo provide for you, and you can go there and type in Turo calculator, and what it would do is it would bring out this website, and this is a handy dandy website that Turo basically put out. And what you can do is you can put in the year of the car. So for me, the car is a 2017, and it's a Ford Focus. Where is Focus? And unfortunately, my state is not currently on any of this list, so I'm gonna have to just put US average. Okay, so if you can't find your state in any of these popular states, that Turo mainly hosts at, then what you want to do is you want to just use US average. So once you put that in, you can just search. Okay, so by searching, once you click on search, the information will come out. And this is the average price. Now, the last thing that we have to put here is the trim. Okay, we need to put in the trim, and that one is a SE. It just brings the search down, And basically what we are looking at right now, realistically, with this car is a daily rental price of $39. But I think for me, I'll probably put it at maybe $40 every day. That's going to be my price that I'm looking to put it out for. And if we round this up, the amount of days that the car gets booked up, if we round it up to 20, and we'll also round this up, it would be like $600 roughly. That's how much I'm estimating that I will get monthly. And after Turo fees, so it looks like they will take $10 per day. After their fees, this is how much money I'm going to be making on the car. Now, remember, this is a business. This is a new business. So all the expenses that we've incurred, that I'm gonna basically have to pay up, because when you're starting a business, it's two different entities, and I'm still gonna talk about the breakdown of those in future videos. But all the expenses is basically an expense. So the $10 that I'm gonna be paying to Turo, the $10 is gonna be a tax write-off as an expense against this income. That I just thought I should throw that there. But yeah, this is the average price and the average data for the Turo Turo rental fleet. Let's go back to the video. So as you guys see there, roughly the car will earn about $600 every single month. That's an estimate across the United States, not particularly talking about my state. But the car should realistically earn about $600. And, on the car, I basically just have insurance to pay for the car. And that is it. Because the car is basically, it's seller finance, and I'm buying it cash. Half of it is already paid for, and half of it will be paid for within the next 3 months or so. So the car, basically, I don't need to make any car payments or anything like that. So this setup, the way that I have the business set up is, let me talk to you guys while I'm walking. So the way that I have the business set up right now is, this is going to be a full-blown business. I'm going to set up the LLC for the business. I'm going to set up the business bank account. This is going to be separated from my personal assets, because it's very important when you're starting a business, especially a physical asset business like this, which is something like a car. I never know what can happen, accidents, anything like that. You got to be able to separate the personal from the business. So that way, if there's any liability, there's no situation where people can ever come after, your personal assets. It's only the business asset that they can come after. So this is going to be an entity of its own. This vehicle is going to be set up as its own entity, away from my personal asset. So what are some of the goals and aspirations that I have for the business? Basically, this business, my goal and aspiration is to build up the fleet. I want to build this into a multi six-figure business, and I think I should be able to do that maybe with 40 or 50 cars, depending on the amount of cars that I have. But I'm really targeting 50 cars. Hopefully we can do that within the next 3 years or 5 years or so. That is the goal. And I never know where this will take. So I never know exactly where this will go. And you guys know on the channel, all I do is I share with you my actual personal finance journey, because this is very important for you to be able to see how other people are able to make money and build up their net worth as well. So if you like this content, I don't want to make it too long. If you like this kind of content and you want to see it often, please subscribe to the channel. This is the beginning part of the Turo rental fleet, and the goal is to share every single step with you guys. So the next things that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be posting on this channel, and I'm going to create a playlist that would say Turo. So if you want to know everything that's going on with the Turo part of my life, you can check out the playlist. It's going to say Turo. So there you go. It's not like the Tesla or anything like that. I wish it was the Model X, have the wings going up. But you know, this is my first car that I'm going to put on Turo. So I'm excited to share this with you guys. So I really love the front grille of this car right here. It basically looks like a Maserati kind of front grille, which is very nice. So let's go right inside, show you guys around the car. So this is the driver's side. I'm gonna come in real soon. This is the passenger side. You know, the car is not too bad. It's a little bit tight here, but it's just like any other car that you would use for Uber or something like that. You know, it's pretty easy to use. So let's take a quick look at this. It has a very nice trunk. The trunk is very big trunk space here, and it has, you know, pretty nice tires. In case you run out of gas, you have the hose there. Pretty nice trunk space. It goes all the way in there, so it's not too bad. This is the other side here. This is the other side. Tires look good. Everything looks good with the car. So if you want to say, you might be wondering how many miles is on this bad boy. It's roughly about 53,000 miles, and I got a car for a really good deal. Shout out to the family member that sold it to me. It's basically a seller finance, and I should be clearing out the car in a couple of months here, and it's really good. I like it. I think that is going to be it for today's video. Stay tuned, definitely stay tuned. You know, I'm going to be sharing, like I said, I'm going to be sharing with you every single step of the way with this journey. The good, the bad, the ugly, I'm going to share that with you. So I hope you can stick around and stay along with the journey. I appreciate you. Until next time, see you later. Like always, love you all. Bye.
Weezer.